Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is CryptoTakeOver coming back with another video again for y'all. We go over the Bitcoin charts every single day on this channel. So right now we are kind of still trending sideways. We did have a nice little dump off to about that 8,500 area. 8,532 was about where we stopped at, or we went as low as that number, and now we are seeing some movement back to the upside, bumping back up above 8,800. So we're going to see whether or not we can hold above this 8,800 level, or if we continue down further or not. So yeah, let's dive on into the charts, see what's going on, and stick around. If y'all are brand new to this channel, we use the market Cipher indicator by CryptoFace on this channel. So if y'all are interested in that, y'all can check some of the links in the description box and y'all can find it there. And then also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if y'all are brand new. Thanks for coming back around, everyone. So we're diving at the charts, taking a look at what's going on here. Looking at our 15-minute time frame, we can see that our money flow is kind of moving up into that greenish area as of right now, kind of indicating that we could see a little bit of price movement. We did have this bullish cross here, which was nice. We had this death cross back over here. Decided to go short. I believe right at about 88.50, somewhere right around there. Took this short all the way down to about 85. Yeah, pretty much at about 85.36, and had some nice profits there. So if y'all did take that trade with me in the trading group, thanks. I hope that everyone got out on that in time. I was expecting maybe a little bit lower numbers, but we didn't quite get there. I went ahead and took profit. Had my take profit in about that 88. The 85.50 area, excuse me. So now we're looking at about the 15-minute. We kind of got a nice little bounce up there. Our VWAP, we're kind of trending above it, indicating that the bears or the bulls do want to take control of the market probably today. VWAP sitting at about 87.22, but we are still trending above our bullish crosses as of right now. Our 30-minute looks like it wants to also cross bullish as well. Money flow also kind of moving up to that top side there for the most part. So really just boring sideways movement from Bitcoin right now, to be honest. You know, after our top out at about 9,400, we really just been kind of moving sideways. We did have these death crosses here. That's when I was like, okay, it might be a good idea to maybe put in a short. And so we got a little bit of a scalp trade going on here. But now we're starting to kind of push back up, starting to see some bullish crosses again on our lower time frames. So we could definitely continue to move sideways here. What's going to be interesting is to see how we correlate to the stock market moving forward from here also. So I'm not too sure exactly how the Dow is doing right now, but we can jump on into that later, maybe take a look at those charts. Looking at our 45-minute time frame also, you can kind of see that our money flow is still kind of trickling off just a tad bit, which I want to be very careful of here moving forward. You know, if we start to see this kind of round off just a tad bit, then I want to be very hesitant of saying that we could move a little bit higher. But this is our 45-minute, looking like we want to top out pretty soon on the Cipher B as well. But we are getting somewhat of a bullish cross here pretty soon, so that could also end up being support for us moving forward. Moving on into our 1 hour. Our 1 hour also giving us a little bit of rounded money flow. As of now, we're kind of not 100% sure what we want to do here. We had a death cross, then we crossed bullish again, indicating that the bulls don't want to give up just yet as of right now. So we could see some nice price fluctuation moving forward from here on out. Let's go on into our 2 hours, see what's happening here. 2 hour also, money flow is kind of rounding off just a tad bit. You know, it's a little scary for the most part, especially for the bulls or people that are still pretty bullish here. As of right now, it looks like we're going to have some consolidation to the side to say whether or not we end up moving out of this with some bullish sentiment. You know, our 90-minute death cross didn't quite happen, although I was anticipating maybe we break bearish out of this. We did have a nice little bounce, but that's okay. You know, if the bulls want to take control of this market, they're going to have to probably push this up a little bit higher as of right now, and then we can move on to our 4 hour and see what's happening here. So our 4 hour, I did want to look at our 3 hour. I think I had that one up here too as well. 3 hours still kind of rounding off, putting in a green dot down here as well. A little bit of a buy signal happening there too. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard for the bulls to get probably back up above 9K. But if they can manage to do it, good for them. I think that we're going to have to kind of see exactly where the market wants to take us and see if we can continue somewhat of this bull rally moving forward from here. Guys, if y'all are interested in joining the trading group that we do have a private trading group. I let y'all know all my ins and outs of the market, in real-time fluctuation. And then also we have our bot signals that are inside of there as well. They'll give you about 2 to 3 trades a week. Also, you get the daily private analysis on BTC from me, and you can request if you would like an altcoin chart review as well moving forward. I have about 11 to 12 different private videos inside of the Patreon group as well. I tell y'all how to set up my chart, how I set up my charts and everything too, using the market cipher indicator, and how I make it customized specifically for myself. So if y'all are interested in that, whenever y'all do join, this is actually the last. I only have one more spot left for this 35% off discount. So if y'all want to join us, feel free to join us in there. There is only one spot left, and then I will have to raise the price back up. So hopefully I will see y'all in there soon enough, and y'all can join us in there. Also, the YouTube membership is available if y'all want for me to review a certain altcoin for y'all using Market Cipher, or if you would like for me to review a stock for you using Market Cipher or fiat currency as well, then I will go ahead and do that. This is just the YouTube membership. It's a little bit cheaper than the private trading group that I offer, but that's another option for y'all as well too. And then also, if y'all just want to sign up for the free newsletter, there is a free newsletter that I send out periodically, and y'all can sign up for that. I do giveaways every once in a while as well too, and it's a nice way for you to keep in touch with me. So y'all can find those links in the description box. Moving on from our 4 hour, still looking relatively bullish as of right now, to be honest. Our money flow is still nicely moving sideways, although we did have a little bit of a sell-off. The fact that our money flow is still pretty nice, thick and healthy here, I would say that, this, based on this green dot that we're getting right now, we could definitely see some more upwards potential moving forward from here. Now, how much that's going to be is yet to be determined. We did touch the 618 up here at about that 9K or that 9200 area. That was I think the 618. So whether or not we come back up and retest that 618, that might be yet to be determined. But the fact that we broke bearish underneath our key EMA here is going to leave me relatively kind of skeptical right now, just about how high I think we'll retrace up. And let me get rid of that. Sorry. I did want to turn on our 21 EMA here, see exactly where that's at. It looks like we're now moving back above our 21 EMA as well. So we could have a little bit of, bullish momentum moving forward. But let's move on to our 6 hour. Our 6 hour looks like we are kind of breaking bearish below our key EMA here, and this is one region of support that I did really want to keep an eye on. And I was also telling the trading group, and if y'all were here in my previous video as well, I said 8500 will probably be a good support for us. If we break below 8500, I'm gonna estimate maybe about 7900 would be our next key support line, or our key support area as well. And then as we move forward into our 8 hour. So the fact that, our money flow is still keeping us afloat here, it's another good indication that we'll probably get another green dot here on our 6 hour possibly as well moving forward, and then maybe continue at some higher prices. So we can definitely keep an eye on these, some of these mid time frames, to be honest. The fact that our money flow is still pretty nicely keeping us afloat, then I do want to see these green dots being put in here and then also go from there. So we're starting to see these green dots from our 2 hour into our 3 hour, and then money flow we know is still keeping us afloat as of right now. And then 8 hour, we can also see our 8 hours still holding a nice little bullish sentiment, not breaking below our key EMA just yet. Still kind of riding that just a tad bit, maybe indicating that we want to put in a green dot here pretty soon as well. Let's move on into our 12 hours, see what's happening here. 12 hour, we did have this sell signal back here, but we're still holding support at our key EMA, which is at about 8,600. So, as long as we stay, I would say, above this 8,800 area, and we kind of hold above that, we could see another nice little move to the upside. It's going to be pretty hard for us to get above that 9K, but I think it's for certain possible. We just need to see exactly what BTC wants to do from here on out. Starting to see some more bullish crosses here. Well, this is our 1 hour. We already went over that one. And we go into our 12 hour. Let's see. So yeah, maybe anticipating another green dot here, but that's yet to be determined. As we start to move into some of our higher time frames, we could kind of see a little bit of a sell-off happening with our sell signals going off as well. Moving on into our daily time frame, no sell signal on our daily just yet, so that's a good indication that the bulls haven't run dry just yet. Still looks like they got some fight left in them. Moving forward from here, let's take a look at our Bitstamp chart, see what's happening here. Turn off Cipher SR, clear up the screen just a tad bit. Moving on into our 2-day. 2-day also giving us this bullish cross here. Sometimes that likes to come back down and be retested. I did want to look back at where our 200 daily moving average was on our 1 day as well. 200 daily moving average is sitting at about 8K, 7,900 area. So that's one thing that we need to keep an eye on. Sometimes we like to come back down and retest that 200 daily moving average just to make sure that we are in a bull market. So we could see that, but as of right now, our mid time frames are still holding us quite a float for the most part. And we'll just have to go from there to see whether or not we might get a retest of that 9K. That's kind of where I'm leaning toward here for the near term future. But yeah, that's yet to be determined. If y'all do want to join us in the Discord group, it is free to join. The Discord server is available, but the private trading group category in the Discord server is only accessible to those people that pay. But come in there, ask us some questions if y'all have any questions about how we trade, or if you just have any questions that you are curious about when it comes to these platforms or anything like that. We have a very helpful group in there. They're always willing to answer your questions. If I can't get around to it, then usually they'll help you out. So come join us in there. Just make sure that you abide by the rules and guidelines, and you click that little checkbox whenever you do join the server, and you'll have access to everything. Then also the Telegram announcements page is available if y'all want to keep up to date with me and what I have going on. The Telegram channel is free to join. Feel free to check that link in the description box if y'all are interested as well. And then also we do use I use the premium plan with TradingView. If y'all are interested in upgrading, feel free to upgrade with the link in the description box. If y'all are using Market Cipher, I would at least recommend that y'all use the Pro Plus plan. It allows you to have a few more indicators on the screen, such as the whales buy sell signals and our key Aldo EMAs. And those are both custom signals that I tell you how to set up inside of the private Patreon videos page as well. So feel free to check the link in the description box if y'all are interested. Actually, I tell y'all how to get these prices for 50 to 60% off in a private video on the Patreon page as well too. And I also use the 3 commas to trade for the most part. It allows me to make quick entries and ins and outs of the market using their DCA bots. So if y'all are interested in setting up your own DCA bot, then y'all can check the links in the description box below as well too. Let's move on back to our charts. We're looking at the 2-day, or the 2-day, yeah, it was giving us this bullish cross here. A nice little bullish cross happening to the upside. But as you can see, we are starting to kind of weaken out just a tad bit, maybe indicating that we could have a red dot up at the top here. Maybe looking like the bulls kind of are running out of a little bit of steam as of right now. I'll turn off SR. Okay, moving on into our 3-day. Now, these are some key areas that I want to keep an eye on, just because, our Cipher B is telling us that, hey, you're hitting some really strong resistance right now. So just be aware of that. And this could be a topping out pattern right here for us. So This trend line support that we had, this macro trend line resistance, has been keeping us down in a downwards angle for the most part. So we really need to keep an eye on that. If we start to see some red dots come off here, then we could probably indicate that Bitcoin might be topping out. And so, but our VWAPs are starting to clip down, so that is just another key area that we need to keep an eye on moving forward from here. But the fact that we are having these bullish crosses, we could come back down, see support, and then make another leg to the upside and finally break through this resistance area, or we come back down and start to fall off into the abyss again. So that's yet to be determined, but our money flow on our mid-time frames going on into our daily are looking relatively healthy as of right now, but still just yet to be determined exactly about what's going to happen with BTC moving forward. Also with our 4-day and our 5-day, if we do start to see some red dots here, we could definitely indicate that we are in a topping out pattern. So just a heads up, if anything. But other than that, we'll kind of see where the day wants to take us. I haven't really given any trades for today just yet, kind of waiting to see exactly where the market wants to move us moving forward from here on out, and then we can decide whether or not we want to take a position or not. So with that being said, y'all, thanks for tuning back in. We'll go ahead and finish on out with the Brave browser extension. If y'all are interested in that, y'all can sign up for the Brave browser. It allows me to earn some passive income on the side. So every time I click an ad in the bottom right hand corner, I get paid out in BAT token. So if y'all are interested in that, find the links in the description box. And then also CryptoTab browser allows you to mine Bitcoin straight from the web browser. You can leave it running as a background process and help earn passive income on the way there too. So like I said, y'all, I only have one more spot left for the 35% off in my trading group. If y'all are interested, please join us as soon as possible so that way y'all can fill that last position there for y'all, and make sure that y'all sign up for that. And follow me on Instagram or Twitter if you'd like. Feel free to message me if y'all have any questions whatsoever, and I'll help get those answered for y'all as well. And with that being said, I want to go ahead and end it here. CTO signing out.